It's time now for the Pure Channel 11 o'clock news on this late Thursday night, September 29th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I'm Peter Wiggins here. Late night, 11 o'clock news and on. Top study 11th hour on this late Thursday night is New York, where New Jersey trains. A train planted in the major station in the Balkan turn. Thursday morning's rush hour commit killed at least one person in the June, more than 100 others, officials said. U.S. today broke its 34-year tradition and not endorsed it in a personal race. President gave an argument against voting for Donald Trump. Republican presidential candidate Trump came under the scrutiny Thursday, allegation he violated U.S. spending in Cuba that could hurt his chances in pivotal Florida. Federal health officials are urging all Americans to get the flu shots as possible, especially concerning that too few elderly people get vaccinated. The New York Attorney General investigation into the Donald Trump Foundation brought in included new allegations of self-dealing by Trump that service after the probe began. TPM has learned. President Obama, Morton Shimon Peres, and bang on Israel. Seychelles. Police are investigating untimely and mysterious deaths of two sisters, one from Denver, who were found dead inside a hotel room on vacation at about in Seychelles. Heavy machinery operated beside a signboard line at the dam site of Kishanga Power Project in Gires, 16 kilometers north of Sringar. As after military raid, India looks at more ways to pressure Pakistan. Hanoi, Vietnam. U.S. Defense Secretary Ash Carter has described the U.S.-Philippines alliance as an ironclad one day after the Philippine president said a joint military exercise with the U.S. As the European government take opposition for talks that will shape up the continent's Brexit future, their priorities offer a rare glimpse of the war that holds together the world's biggest trading bloc. The body of the North Carolina teenager who was stopped parents were found convicted test under 2011 was found this week, officials said Thursday. Washington congressional leaders said today Thursday that the legislature to inject billions of dollars into federal biomedical research needs drag approval to the main priority for the lame tech session after the November elections. 1 week after the House panel highlighted sexual harassment claims at Yosemite National Park and elsewhere in the National Park Service, as Superintendent of Yosemite as Don Yovach stepped down, the agency said. Our new study highlights differences between the races. They view that of the recent spate of deadly encounters between blacks and law enforcement. Even before the open the bill in New York, Thursday looked like a grim day for some giants of global banking, but the fear expected to be brought. Bad news that soon hit on both sides of the line like a rat and a tatted jump cut scandal said. Now, it ain't but about the Allergy and World Minister who hosted this week's OPEC meeting resorted to one of the oldest strict deal makers by keeping his fellow ministers in the same hotel in the middle of nowhere. Donald Trump is still way richer than you are, but the gap is closed according to new calculation of the president's hopeful net worth. NXP Semiconductors export sale of Qualcomm, sources said. Europe's Rosetta spacecraft captured an image of Comet 67P Kremkov crossing in March 2015 from a distance of 33.3 miles, as Rosetta's final day is signed its way to Comet probe crash. Secretary General Special Advisor to 2030 Agenda the Sustainable Development of David Nabarro briefs that a present climate change and sustainable development as UN officials optimism of Paris Common Accord entering in the force by year's end. On First Friday, something unusual happened in the sky. Unfortunately, you wouldn't be able to see it. September 3rd marks the emergence of the black moon when a second new moon rises in 1 month. Risk Ezekiel really brought the back very disturbing officials said. While the virus may spread in spreading in some cases, doctors cautioned on Thursday that the case of Utah man who infected his adult son before he died leaves no alternative. The team at the University of Utah School of Medicine said. Washington, it's not too late. Study shows running balls and roller coasters cannot pass kidney stones. Yeah, revealing. A largely unnoticed moment came in the middle of FBI Director Jim Comey's Wednesday testimony before the House Judiciary Committee. Bedford, New Hampshire, Republican presidential nominee Donald Trump returned to federal territory. The federal teams Thursday with every President Trump said that he is coming to the finance candidacy, but also something else that the police will vote, or a long bill where it's faded in a local map. And now look at your local news from the Edinburgh Sun Chronicle, Boston. Denmark's Crown Prince Frederick and Crown Prince Mary are kicking out a 2-day trade mission to Boston. On Thursday, Frederick is scheduled to attend an event at Boston University highlighting ways to promote urban sustainability and common resilience in good ways. To future-proof cities, the couple is expected to attend a business dinner with Boston Mayor Monty Walsh later Thursday and be greeted by Governor Charlie Baker at the State House on Friday. Later, the prince will visit Harvard University, which he will attend, and the princess will visit Boston Children's Hospital. The couple is leading a delegation of 60 Danish committees from healthcare, agriculture, sustainability, and maritime sectors, all of which are leading economic sectors in Denmark. Western Massachusetts, a masked man at man. Convicted of first degree murder in 2013, robbery, shooting death of another man. Peter Children's times now 11:05 on this late Thursday night, and it's time now for New England Intelligence Report. In West Greenwood, Massachusetts, area of rescuers fired upon the scene of a big geek fairgrounds with some 20 people and stuck in a roundup. It must be 40 feet in the air. There has been no injuries reported, and they are currently getting riders off one at a time. 2 hours ago. And in Newton, Massachusetts, at Beacon Street at Langley Road, 2 pedestrians were struck down in the roadway. Very requested MES on a push, and CMT reported that 5 drove medics into Boston. And in Breakthrough, Massachusetts, at C10 movie theater at 121 Gravy Road, a person stabbed. There were 2 people taken at South Shore Hospital in Weymouth, and multi-EMS were on the scene, and K9 requested further trap. Peter Children's time, 11:06 p.m. on this late Thursday night, and it's time now for a travel and transit report. Baby! Let's start out on the MBTA with a ferries day out. Looking good. On the subway system, it's looking good, and on the commuter rail, it's looking good. Alright, how is Zimbabwe's New England on this late? Let's study off in New York word. Long Expressway eastbound side, it is back to Forest Hills down in Queens. 230 on both ends, backed up at the Long Island Expressway in Brooklyn. Long Expressway, both ends, backed up at Midtown Tunnel. FDR driving the northbound side, back to Midtown Tunnel up the Upper East Side. Lincoln Tunnel on both westbound ends of the New York, New Jersey, it's a little slow. 95 on the northbound side, it's slow to the Bronx. 95 on the southbound side, it is back to the Larchmont and New Rochelle. 95 on the southbound side, it is back to around Bridgeport down to Fairfield. 95 on the north southbound side, it's back to from Milford down to Bridgeport. 84 eastbound side, back to around Ritz in Danbury, Connecticut. 91 on the southbound side, it is back to around Harvard. 84 westbound side, it's back to Hartford. Interstate 190 on the northbound side, it is back to around Clifton. 7th Expressway, both ends is backed up from Brookline all the way from Dorchester all the way to downtown Boston. 130 westbound side, back to the Newport Bridge. 93 southbound side, it is backed up after 293 of Manchester, New Hampshire. Falmouth eastbound side, it is slow between the main turnpike and 295 up in Portland, Maine. Interstate 89 southbound side, it is backed up after the Canadian border up in Vermont. Auburn 55 on the northbound side, it is backed up after the Vermont border in southern Quebec headed towards Sherbrooke, and Ottawa 59 on the northbound side, slow after that U.S. border in southern Quebec headed towards Montreal. And 190 on the southbound side, also after the Canadian border Niagara Falls headed towards Buffalo, and the 3 is looking good from New York all the way up to the Pennsylvania border. And in Pennsylvania, Interstate 79 southbound side, also around Pennsylvania turnpike headed towards Pittsburgh. And Hawaii, Zimbabwe, Maryland, D.C., and Philadelphia are looking good. And Atlantic City Expressway, the northbound side. Garden State Parkway, the northbound side, also headed towards Atlantic City Expressway in New Jersey. Peter Children's is now 11:08 on this late Thursday night, and it's time now for a weather report. The latest on Hurricane Matthew, 14.1 in the north, 68.8 west, and much the same with 8 miles on the movement west at 40 miles as the 11 p.m. advisory on Matthew. Hurricane Matthew strengthened in the Central Caribbean Sea and changed to the advisory as a binary crack in Aruba and Columbia, Venezuela border with Real Crack as a tropical watch in effect for these locations. As a tropical watch means that tropical conditions are not possible with the watcher in this case within the next 24 to 36 hours. Interest elsewhere along the coast of Venezuela and Colombia should monitor the progress of Matthew. Interest in Jamaica, Hispaniola, and eastern Cuba should also monitor the progress of Matthew. For storm information specific to your area, please monitor the products issued by National Meteorological Service. At 11 p.m. Eastern Time, the center of Hurricane Matthew was located in the Air Force Hurricane Under plains near latitude 14.1 in the north, longitude 68.8 in the west. Matthew is moving toward the west near 14 miles an hour. The general most of the decrease in force speed is forecast during the next day or two. Max attained with a decrease near 80 miles an hour within higher gusts. Some streaming in this forecast during the next 48 hours. Hurricane force winds extend hours up to 45 miles to north of the center, and tropical force winds extend hours up to 185 miles to the north of the center. Minimum center pressure is estimated by the Air Force reconnaissance plane was 93 millibars or 29.83 inches. Wind tropical conditions are possible in Bonaire, Caracas, and Aruba tonight and Friday, and tropical conditions are possible over portions of the watch area in Colombia beginning Friday. Rainfall associated with Matthew will continue to diminish across the southern windward island this evening, and rainfall total of 2 to 4 inches are at higher amounts are expected over the Aruba, Bonaire, and Caracas Friday Saturday. Surf swells journey by Matthew are expected to affect portions of the coast of Puerto Rico, Hispaniola, Aruba, Bonaire, Caracas, Venezuela, and Colombia during the next few days. These swells are likely to cause flight threatening and certain recurring conditions. Please contact products via local web office. And looking at radar, and it shows a line of rain showers stretching 95 from Madison all the way down from Central Connecticut and stretching down to New York City from Yonkers down to Bronx and missing the Manhattan area and stretching down Northern New Jersey from Wyckoff all the way out down to New Jersey. The line of heavy rain showers stretching from Ocean City, New Jersey all the way down to Delaware, and a line of showers, heavy rain showers from northeastern Maryland stretching up to Wilmington, Delaware, and around west stretching Pennsylvania, and a line of rain showers stretching from Washington, New York, all the way down for northeastern Maryland, and a line of rain showers stretching around the Baltimore area, stretching down to Germantown, and a line of rain showers stretching from Franconia down to Chancellor in Virginia. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. For tonight, chance of clouds with a low around 52 degrees with cloud skies. Northeast about 5 to 7 miles of gusts high 20 miles an hour. For Friday, chance of showers may up to 10 a.m. Cloud sky about 61 degrees. Northeast about 9 miles an hour, gusts high 23 miles an hour. Chance reaches 50%. Numerous amounts between the 10 and inch possible. Friday night, showers likely with punch bug after 4 a.m. Miles. Cloud sky about 52 degrees. Northeast about 8 miles an hour, gusts high 20 miles an hour. Chance reaches 7%. Numerous amounts between quarter and inch possible. Saturday, showers likely punch bug before 10 a.m. Miles. Cloud sky about 60 degrees. Northeast about 7 miles an hour, gusts high 21 miles an hour. Chance reaches 7%. Numerous amounts between quarter and inch possible. For Saturday night, showers likely after 1 a.m. Punch bug after 1 a.m. Miles. Cloud sky about 54 degrees. Northeast about 7 miles an hour. Chance reaches 6%. Sunday, chance of showers, punch bug west. Cloud sky about 64, about 55 degrees. Chance reaching 45%. Monday, chance of showers, punch bug 4 noon west. Most cloud sky about 6, about 33 degrees. Chance reaching 30%. Tuesday, punch bug 4, 11 a.m. west. Most cloud sky lower, about 63, about 48 degrees. Wednesday, puts and most cloud sky about 64, about 48 degrees. And for Thursday, puts and sky about 66 degrees. Currently not near it is few clouds, and the temperature is 52 degrees, humidity of 99%, and that is going to be it for the Peter Channel 11 o'clock news and slate. First that, September 29th, 2069. Please hope you have a good night with a good body. You don't know. See you tomorrow morning and more. Good night.